Today we are looking at what is probably the most important pentahedron in your life. Welcome everybody to Walking the Candy Aisle. My name is Jeff, and today, yes, we are in fact looking at the classic original Toblerone bar. Very, very exciting here on the Candy Aisle for review. Toblerone is a bar that has been around for quite a while. It was invented Theodore Tobler in the early 1900s. It is Swiss from Bern, where it was and still is manufactured. Currently, Toblerone is a brand and owned by Kraft Foods, so I don't know what that tells you, but it is. It is a pentahedron, as I said, which is a five-sided prism. This is a triangular prism. They're a triangular prism shape. There are actually a couple of different kinds of pentahedrons. Other things to note about this Toblerone. Toblerone is, this is the classic bar, yellow with red writing on the packaging. This is the milk chocolate variety. It is Swiss chocolate with nougat and, sorry, let's read the English side here. Swiss milk chocolate with honey and almond nougat. That honey and almond nougat is Toblerone, is what it's called. It's an Italian nougat. And Theodore Tobler, Toblerone, mix it together, and you have Toblerone. That's the Matterhorn, which they say inspired the shape of Toblerone. It's really interesting the fact, just the fact that this exists in this such a unique shape. I mean, you do not see candy and chocolate bars in this shape. I have with me here the small, the 50-gram weight size. This is the 11-peaked Toblerone bar. It does come in different sizes. If people know Toblerone, you will probably know it from, say, your airport duty-free shop. That's probably where I was first introduced to it. Back in the days when Swiss chocolate was not so readily available, you would see Toblerone still. This was like the first one that you would see. They must have done a lot of work on exporting, because these things are everywhere, all over the world, especially at airport duty-free shops. And one of the most amazing things and sort of nostalgic, reverential things that I've always had for the bar is that you would see it in these massive, massive shapes. I mean, like, massive. Like, you know how you go to a duty-free shop, like, they've got big stuff. Toblerone was the first, and for a long time, I think the only chocolate bar that produced, like, an extraordinarily large size version for export. And it was great. Like, imagine getting one of these for Christmas. I never did, but I know people who did. I love the way the packaging works. It's got this little tear strip. You pull it out. Very nice. Let's put that down there. Have a look at this. As I said, milk chocolate with honey, almond, nougat mixed in. Let's have a look at this. If I can get it off. There we go. Okay. So the different sizes have different number of peaks. You can get this in all sorts of sizes now. I think they've pretty much settled down to being this as this 50-gram size as the standardized, at least in America, and Canada and Western size. And then they have nice Toblerone printed on the triangles. So that's the shape. Pretty interesting, and nicely, the form factor. You can just break it off to share. As you can see inside, there is the nougat in question. Yeah, let's have a bite. Smells great. I mean, this is Swiss chocolate, so this isn't anything to laugh at. It's really pretty good, but it's also mass marketed. So that's really the worry. Does mass market make it lose some of its independent artisan chocolatier sort of quality? I say no. Then again, I'm coming from the perspective of comparing this to a lot of American chocolates, and obviously Swiss, Germans, they're known for very high quality chocolate. Toblerone definitely steps up to the plate with real cocoa. It really tastes very good. It's the chocolate has a meltiness to it and a smooth creaminess to it that you just don't find in American chocolates, chocolate bars, unless you're looking in the world of, specialty artisan chocolates. Certainly nothing on a mass market. You're not going to find Hershey producing chocolate of this quality. It's not the best quality chocolate I've ever had by any means, but this is very good. And if you think about where this came from and when it became so popular in the 70s, probably the 70s through the 90s, there wasn't anything else like this out there. I mean, nothing. You have to give this huge props for being so innovative at a time when, this kind of chocolate really wasn't getting out there to the rest of the Western world. And it's got this funness to it, like it has a very Euro feel to it. I agree, but it also has this sort of lighthearted fun that I love. The chocolate, as I said, is good quality. The nougat, maybe not my favorite. It has a little stickiness, but it still has that crisp sort of crunch that I do like in these kind of a crispy nougat style, as opposed to like a chewy or a gummy nougat. So I definitely recommend this. This is a bar that people should try. There are big pieces of nougat and nut in there, really. It's very nutty. So I recommend this. Give it a shot. Toblerone, the original classic plain chocolate or milk chocolate variety. Definitely worth your time. Walking the Candy Aisle is going to give this a solid 4 out of 5. If you want more reviews like this, stay tuned to this YouTube channel, of course, or come on over to walkingthecandyaisle.blogspot.com, where we have more fun and festivities all the time. Thanks, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the review. See you next time.